Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Oh, let me give my back a stretch. Stretch my back. Okay. And that old back, honey, I'm telling you, that old back, it ain't what it used to be. Oof. Bus driving. But, okay. I'm telling you something, honey. I got to keep it real with you. And I'm sure you appreciate that. I'm sure you do. Because I know I would. Look, I could get on here and have the intro, give you 30 seconds of music in the intro and 30 seconds of music in the outro, but what we gonna do on the intro, because we in the intro right now, the intro of God as we growing. So what we gonna do, we gonna have the music, here in the intro, the praise and worship team. That's me. I'm the praise and worship team. So, as need be, as we need lifting, I'll be singing the praise and worshiping. So I'm just that one up there that didn't nobody know couldn't sing. She usually stand in the background. She don't take no lead roles now. She just stand in the background, but she make everybody else sound good. So that's me. So I'm telling you, honey. So I gotta keep it 100. I am so grateful, so honored, so humbled to be growing in God with thee. And on this somber evening, I just want to reflect on a beautiful legend, Sir Sidney Poitier. To Sir, with love, you lifted us, never demeaning yourself, showing us that we were better than our environment, than what was around us. You never saw color. In your movies exemplified love, elegance, grace. You're one of a kind, one in a millionaire, one in a million, one in a millionaires. There will never be another Sidney Poitier. But let's strive to be like Sidney Poitier. Let's strive to give Sir love. To Sir with love. That beautiful song just rings in my head. It's been ringing in my head all day since I heard the news. I didn't want to believe it. But all beautiful things must come to an end. We all have a time, appointed day and time that we have to leave here. So that's why we need to get our affairs in order. He said, they call me Mr. Tibbs. He meant that. He meant that in real life. That wasn't just a movie role. And everyone knew that because that's how he carried himself. He always carried himself with grace, style, elegance. When people around him just looked up to him, not in stature, but just the way he carried himself. He was a giant. A giant. People like me who really didn't know him personally, but I knew that this is a legend, someone for me to look up to, someone for me to strive to be like. Greatness, like Sir Sidney Poitier. Fly high, king. Go meet the king. To Sir with love. He is that's an act that's very hard to follow. We can't walk in his footsteps, but we can follow closely behind. Let that sink in for a minute. We can't walk in his footsteps, but we can follow closely behind. So, kings and queens, as we striving to reach our greatness, we gonna strive in love. Guess who's coming to dinner? Love. That's who's coming to dinner. We bringing love. When they came, sat at that table, that's what they brought. They brought love. They were showing the world love in the movie. That's what it was about. That's what he was about. Love. Showing us love. There are a lot of legends who have shown us to live a life of love, to live a legacy. I mean, I could just go on and on and on and on, getting with the love and on and on. I could go on and on. I love Gladys Knight and Pips, honey. Don't get me on them. But look, I could go on this legend. But that's what his life exemplified. Love. Not just in his movies, in his life. Love. I'm telling you, honey. So that's what we need to do. We need to strive to reach our greatness in God. God is love. Let's roll on, kings and queens. We on a journey over here, honey. The love, peace, and soul train rolling on each and every day, growing for a better way. And I am so humble and grateful and thankful in God to be growing with you. I'm telling you, honey, no matter what it look like around you, honey, we gonna keep on growing in God for the breakthrough. It ain't no quit and grow. We got to keep on growing. We got to keep on moving. We got to keep on lifting, rising, sowing. Working for the Lord is a daily journey. It's a daily journey. It's not a weekly journey. So you got to keep on striving. Don't put God up on the shelf. Don't leave God at the church. Carry God with you. Church is in the heart. Love is where you start. Sidney Poitier was a lightning rod, to guide and show us the way. To show us the way through love. Guided by his heart, and love in his art. And what he did with his life, how he used his life to make a difference, to lift the word. I've always been in awe of people like that, no matter what people tend to say about them. Because one thing, none of us are perfect. It don't matter what you say about somebody, but look how they have used their life to try to make a difference. You just try. I mean, you ain't perfect. You ain't got all the answers, but at least you tried. You did something. You used your platform to at least try. That's why I cannot knock. I can't do it. I can't knock Mary Lightfoot. She's trying. I mean, she don't have all the answers, but she's trying. I mean, the crime is just there because the people need to get their people off the street. These people got people. Get your people off the street. Tell them to work it out in love. Don't encourage stuff like that. What if that was your family member out there getting beat and jumped on, you standing there filming it? See, because what you professing and laughing at there, you speaking it over your life. What you professing and looking at, laughing at, filming, and doing this and that, you watching Your brothers and sisters out there destroying each other. You professing that over your life. I know for a fact, that same thing that I used to sit up and laugh at, happened to me. The same stuff, silly stuff I used to laugh at Jerry Springer happened to me. And I didn't mean for it to happen to me, but it happened. So see, that's why I'm trying to tell you. We got to turn. We got to renunciate. We got to turn, change our ways, grab your folks up. See what you can do. You can do this number right here. Take your hands, take your arms, bend them up like this. Bend them up. I've got to put your fists up to your chest. Do that. Put your fists up to your chest. Hold your arms up. Hold them up. Now you got to hold them up because you're going to have to hold some weight. Okay, then what you're going to do, on one side, we're going to start on the left. Grab them up on the left. See, we don't want nobody getting left. Grab them up on the left and tell them to link up. You tell them to hold on. Tell them to hold on. Grab hold, because I'm telling you, it's going to get rough. It's going to get rough, but hold on to one another. And then on the right, here, grab up on the right, because see, we going right. That's the direction we headed, is right. So grab them up, link them up, lock them up, raise them up. See, here you go. You may have to do most of the lifting, but pull them up. Come on now, because I got you. And then God got us. So come on, grab hold. We going to rise up in the Lord. So, come on, we rising up, and we going to grow over this oppression. See, because this is what we going to do. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. See, when you see it get started on, greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Go do something positive. Get something positive growing on. Leave that mess alone. We ain't got time for that. We on something better. I just saw a horrible story. There go 4 lives, 4 young men. 3 of them who decided to jump one young man. And there went his football career. There went his hopes and dreams of, ever playing football. To that young man and his family, as he rehabilitates, God got the final say. Just keep on striving, keep on trying to get better, keep on doing better, and get yourself better. And you never know, what God may have down the line, may even wind up being a coach. Just don't know. So I'm telling you, honey, greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. God gave you a great mind. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. We're going to keep striving to serve and man with love. We're going to keep growing in God, kings and queens. Because here we stand. God has given us the plan. We got the master's plan. And we sticking with the master's plan. We're going to grow in God. We're going to link up, lock up, and rise up. Grow over this oppression that's all around us. Because we done had enough. And I'm tired of it. When you get tired of something, you're just tired of it. I'm ready. I'm tired now, God. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm ready to grow over this oppression. The oppression is not going to lead to depression. Depression ain't going to have you. You over it. You over anything. Ain't nothing over you. You over all of that. Whatever they said you had, you over it. You over that. You over the back. See, I'm over this back pain, honey. I stretch this old back and then keep on pushing. Hallelujah. You hear me? I stretch this old back. Me and this old back been together a long time. This back got me and I got this back. Back to back. And so I just stretch and keep on pushing. Hallelujah. And get back, Jump back, honey, jump back. I'm telling you what I have to do. Because ain't nothing over me. I ain't going to wallow in it. I ain't going to lay down, it just got me. I can't do that. The back got me. No, honey, no. What kind of life is that? No, I am born to be alive. I ain't born to go through with the back and the aches and pains that I got. Back in the day, I used to take my arms and they call us double jointed, but I take my arms and twist them all back all kind of ways. My mom used to tell me, don't to stop doing it. But you catch me doing it. I do it anyway. And she said, you'll find out. Wait till you get older. And them joints and stuff gonna start hurting. Oh my goodness. The pain is excruciating. I wish I listened to Mama. Mama was so right. Why we don't listen to Mama when we young? Mama was so right, man. I used to tell her. I said, Mama, how you know everything? Well, honey, yeah. That pain ain't no joke. So, now pain is not over me. I'm over anything. And I don't always, if I was to get a headache or something like that, yeah, I said it. If I was to get a headache or something like that, it would take a lot for me to take some pain pills. It would, because I just don't really want to rely on that unnatural medication, chemicals. I just don't like relying on it. I don't. And I will if I have to, but I don't like to. I prefer going the spiritual, natural method for me, just I'm talking about me, my spiritual, holistic journey. When it comes to my children, of course, I take care of my babies, what need to be done with them. But anyway, I'm just letting you know, we're on a spiritual journey. This is greatness. We trying to strive to reach greatness in God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom, kings and queens. Let's keep on striving each and every day. I love you.